Hi, my name is Marty Plecky. Today we're going to work on the heater for a camper. What's happening is the heater calls for heat, the blower starts to purge the air. After about a minute, the unit calls for heat by opening the gas valve, and you can hear the click of that happening, but it doesn't fire because, I think, the gas pressure is too low. Now, the manual says that the gas pressure with all gas appliances on should be at least 11 inches of water. Now, I've already checked this heater, and with the stove burners running and this heater trying to start to light, the gas pressure is 9 inches of water. So I'm just going to show you what happens and then make the adjustment to get 11 inches of water. So we've turned this heater on, and it's tried to light twice now, unsuccessfully. This is a homemade manometer that I made. It lit. So it's 1.5 minus 11.5. So that's 10 inches of water, and it lit. But it doesn't always light. That's the problem. So the intermittent thing is very annoying for folks, especially if you're camping when it's cold at night and you want the heat to go on automatically when it's below the set point. So we cycled it off and on again, and it just finished its third attempt at lighting this furnace, and you can see the triple red light flashing in the background there, which means that it did not light this time. This is the regulator for the camper. It's a dual tank regulator, so when the valve is over here, it comes off of this tank, and when it goes to the other side, this tank is providing LP gas. This is where the adjustment for the regulator is, and typically there's a screw on here, but to take this off. But this one is just a push-on tab, so I had to use this little screwdriver to wedge in the bottom and then pop this thing off, and there's the adjustment. Turning this clockwise increases gas pressure. Turning it counterclockwise decreases gas pressure. And we have to turn it up just a little bit. So this homemade manometer is just a plastic tube that's long enough to go all the way down to the bottom of this board, around the bottom, and up the other side. And then I have a scale screwed onto the board so that I can measure the top of the water column and the bottom down here. When the furnace cycles on 12 and the bottom comes up to 1.5, so we're about a half a inch of water column short of what this unit requires to light reliably. So I'm going to go outside and bump this up. This furnace lit every time once it lit with the blower running. Once I turned the blower off and tried to restart it, it wouldn't run. So that just screams that the sales switch is bad or has a bad connection. So I'm going to take this whole furnace out and check the sales switch. So to get it out, I have to take these connections off. I squeezed this one, and it came off. There were 3 of them. I took a picture of these so that I wouldn't inadvertently forget how they were hooked up. This is the sail switch on this model, and it's buried underneath the blower and everything else. You had to take a lot of stuff apart to get at it. There's the micro switch, and I've already tested it. It works just like a charm. If the electronics on these heaters is working properly, and this one seems to be working properly, there's only 3 things that go wrong. The sail switch, and I've just finished checking that, and it's a micro switch. It works just fine. The gas pressure, which I already adjusted, and it's still a little bit unreliable. And this is the 3rd thing right here. It's the spark ignition, and it's not easy to get to. Anyway, I'm going to clean this up, make sure they're close enough, and put this whole thing back together. I expect it to run. I have cleaned these off very well with the sandpaper, and with the continuity meter, just a touch gives good continuity, whereas if I touch up here, it takes a little bit of a scrape to get continuity. It's back in place all the way back there. I have to get this cover back on. I have the electrode on it. These 2 connect right here. And I'm in the process of putting everything back together. We are testing it out. We just turned it on about 30 seconds ago. It purged and it turned on. First time, no problem. So Christine, would you call this a success?
So far, so good.
We'll
see how it does tonight.
Yeah, what are we going to test? How we can turn the burners on, turn the blower off, yeah, and then try and light it. And if it lights, then yeah. Hey, if you get something from this video, hit the like button, and it would be great if you would subscribe. Subscribe doesn't cost anything, and it alerts you when I make a new video. I've had some really good feedback on my videos, so all the likes and subscribes and comments help not only the channel, but also motivate me to make new ones. Right, Christine?
Yes.
Hey, it also helps a lot when my daughters and sons-in-law have projects for me to work on.
Very good.